Hey Hassan, hey Has, how are you? So you're joining my live, which I will start in just 1 minute. I'm also going live on Facebook, so I'm pulling up my Facebook account as well. How was your day? Did you do anything fun today? I know you worked out, which I wanted to get a workout in tonight. I probably will do step after this. Doing good. It is gorgeous. 80 degrees in Cleveland. You can't beat that. So I got to work outside today, so that was dope. Normally I'm stuck in the house. So did you get your workout in today? Alright, let's get started. Hi everybody, thank you for joining Word of the Day Wednesdays. I am author Nicole D. Miller. You guys know I've been doing my Word of the Day Wednesdays every week, every Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. for the last year. Insane. And no matter if it's rain, snow, sleet, or hail, I will be here. So the last vlog that I did was called Finding Your Tribe. Good job, Has. I'm going to get mine in after this. The last blog post I did was called Finding Your Tribe. And it was definitely near and dear to my heart because, as you guys know, I've shared past historical struggles with issues of rejection or abandonment stemming from childhood trauma, stuff like that, and just a constant struggle within myself. And it was interesting, as I was coming from a workout class, I got a revelation, that it wasn't about the times I was rejected, it was more about the times I was accepted. Because what I realized was I've had so many moments of acceptance in my life, and I understood God was saying those moments of rejection were not supposed to be defining. It was the moments of acceptance that were supposed to be defining, because those are the moments that were true. And it's interesting because I never really saw it in that light. I really saw it. I think a lot of us probably do that. We have these negative things that happen, and those are the things that kind of stick with us, especially if you're a certain personality type like myself. I could be more melancholy. So people who are kind of like the glass is half full, more poppy and optimistic may not struggle with this, but us melancholy types can get kind of stuck in the negative things that happen. However, when I meditated on how many moments of acceptance I had, I realized that is what is true. That is what was supposed to be the message for me. So the interesting thing is I tied this revelation into one of my favorite movies called The Virgin. I don't know if y'all are hip. It's not as good as Hunger Games, which is like my favorite movie, but it's a close third. I won't even say second. It's a close third. So the cool thing about Divergent is that it starts off in this community that is split into factions, right? And the factions have different roles for people, and you're kind of grouped into a faction based on which character trait of yours is your highlight, is your strength. And so whether you identify as being brave or identify as being amicable or a servant, etc., you're put in these factions, right? So because it's a man-made system, it fails. But the revelation I got was that it's the same with us. We are in a society of people, and we are grouped into tribes. I think often in our Eastern or Western civilization, we don't think of ourselves as communal in that way. There are a lot of other countries that do. I know a lot of us have ancestral, families that do, or ancestors that did. But, we've kind of gotten away from that in America, of course. But I think even spiritually speaking, biblically, there were tribes. So I think the idea of tribes is really cool because it means you're put into this space of people who are like you, and they help you in sharpening your gifts. They help you in becoming stronger in the areas you need to be stronger in. And they're kind of moving with you on this path of purpose in life. I have been spoiled with having a tribe, y'all. Like, I have had a tribe. Hey, Dr. Reed. I've had a tribe for 20 years now, okay? And that means that I've been supported, I've been mentored, I've been educated, and I pay homage to the people in my life who have been there for me to be where I am today and to walk into these open doors and manifest these opportunities, because no one is able to make it alone. I don't care what anyone says. So my point is, it is your tribe that is able to support you, especially when you have hard days. This weekend, I was on a panel of heavy hitters. Shout out to J.R. Fago at his Black Business Expo. And one of the questions that we were asked was, how do you get through the hard days? And my first thought was, I am nothing without my tribe. Now, nobody take that, because I'm going to coin it and do something with it. But that was my first thought. It's like, I have hard days, but I'm nothing without my tribe. I have other resources. I mentioned working out, journaling, taking a nap, all of those things help you get through the hard times, but you need people. We were created to be interdependent. So going back to my blog, Finding Your Tribe at NicoleDMiller.com, what I share is that in that analogy of Divergent, because it's a man-made system, it does fail, but we are in a God-made system, right? I believe, spiritually speaking, the universe, or the divine, or this higher power, whatever you want to call him, has created a system for us to have a purpose in, right? And so once we know what our purpose is, we can be with our tribe and release our gifts to edify our community. And I believe once we know our identity and our purpose, we can adequately affect and edify our community to manifest what the community is supposed to manifest. But it's us being in alignment. It's us knowing our gifts. It's us knowing our identity. Those are all of the things that I've been able to walk in for the last 20 years that I definitely know that I'm called to help others walk in. So all in all, the blog kind of goes into detail about the need for community and purpose and finding your tribe. Understand that you're not alone. At the end of the post, I was able to honor a dear friend of mine who passed away recently. She was a part of my high school tribe, and I just want to pay homage to her beautiful, sweet spirit, Lauren McLevin, also known as Lauren Byers, and her children who are still here, and her loved ones. So we're just praying for them through this time. But you guys go ahead and check out the blog. I have my newsletter dropping. My newsletter drops the 2nd, and I think that's in 2 days. But it's covering all of my events in August. So if you ever want to know what I'm up to or what's popping in Cleveland, make sure you subscribe. Go to NicoleDMiller.com. You will see newsletter on my homepage. So subscribe so you can keep in the loop. We just got done with a whole bunch of events. I'm like, oh my gosh, August was crazy. I did the Self-Round Publishing Table at Cleveland Public Library. I did the Black Business Expo I just mentioned. We did our second Mic'd Up, which was lit. It was so exciting. And we did the Mid-Ohio Indie Author Expo. So many events. September is still going to be full, but not as many events. I'm actually tidying up some last minute things for the novel. I'm excited to get that done and get this pre-sale out by October. That is the goal, pre-sale by October. So definitely pray for me with that one. And we have the incubator coming up with Lit Cleveland. Yay! So definitely tap into that if you're a writer. It's free, okay? Free workshops. Come on, y'all. No excuse not to go if you're an artist, a creative, or a writer. And then Glossy's coming up. So Glossy, the Great Lakes African American Writers Conference, September 17th. Tap into that. I'll be there in the house selling books. Definitely looking forward to that. And then I have a special announcement. We have our 3rd Girl Talk coming up. So you guys know we've done 2 Girl Talks so far. The first one was, Are You a Feminist? That was back in March in honor of Women's History Month. The second one was losing us in relationships. So we talk about keeping your identity and how hard that is to as a woman in a relationship. And then the third one is going to be, drum roll please, our good friends hard to find. Dun dun dun. So we just are dropping flyers in our stories, but we have another heavy hitting panel. We have Esperanza Gallon, amazing counselor out of Cincinnati. We have Jenna Lear, branding strategist in our very own Cleveland, Ohio. And we have Lisa Nichols, and I think Lisa's in Florida. I need to verify because they be moving. So, but check us out. We're going to be doing that the last Sunday, and it's virtual, and it's free, and it's a good time. And this time I really want us to drink wine because I keep putting on the flyer, but nobody ever does. So we drink wine this time, you guys. So anyways, definitely another full month. I will let you guys go, but if you want to learn more, go to NicoleDMiller.com. You can email me, NicoleDMiller1983@gmail.com. You can follow me on Instagram at HCOHB and Facebook, Facebook.com/HCOHB. Once in a while, I tweet on Twitter at Nicole D. Miller. All right, talk to you guys later. Have a good one.